welcome to Home with Sarah Jane. Today I wanted to share with you my 5th graders curriculum picks for the 2022-2023 school year. So this is not everything that she's going to be doing. This is just her independent work. So she will be doing family subjects as well. This is the first year that my girls, I have an 8th grader as well, they will not be doing history and science together. So I had a little bit more leeway on, the topics to choose for her and things like that. So I got to personalize them more for her. I do like to teach according to what they're interested in. So this year, my daughter, I think, is going to have a lot of fun in science. Not that she didn't enjoy it before, but before we kind of went back and forth between unit studies on what she liked, what her sister liked, and things like that. So let's just get to it now that I'm blabbing on. So for language arts, we are going to be using Language Arts and Literature Level 4 from The Good and the Beautiful. And then this comes with the course book, the Spelling and Writing Level 4 workshop, a personal reader, and a world biographies reader. I actually really like the idea of this world biography book. We love biographies. And so this one I was just like, ooh, I can't wait to read this. So in this one, the spelling and writing, I'm not sure, how she's going to adjust to this. We used to do spelling separately because spelling was a little bit more challenging for her. So she would be able to do the Good and the Beautiful lesson, but when it came to their spelling, it was always a little bit more challenging. So we're going to try this spelling workbook that goes with the course. And if it doesn't work, I do plan on getting her like a spelling workbook to use instead. So it looks like it'll work for her, but we'll see. Okay, so to go along with some more of her language arts, she actually chose this one, this handwriting book. She usually does The Good and the Beautiful, but she really liked this. She started it last year, but she's like, she's only a few pages in, so she still has a huge part of this book to complete. So she said instead of doing The Good and the Beautiful, she wanted to do Exploring Handwriting Through U.S. Geography, Super Successful Cursive. So I really like this one because it goes over, U.S. geography at the same time. And geography is just an area that I struggle with. We do study it a lot throughout history, but I never just did a course on geography. We look at maps, we, find places. That's pretty much our geography and that's it. So I never did an actual curriculum for it. So this just gives us a little bit more geography. And then she chose this one as well. This I didn't plan on getting for her, but she asked if she can do Mindbenders. So she will be doing Mindbenders Level 3. And the reason why I went with Level 3 is because this is one that she could still do on her own. I feel like because we didn't do it last year, I wanted to get her maybe a little bit easier so that she can do it on her own and then, progress as needed. And then this one, The Good and the Beautiful Typing 1. So this is going to be the 3rd year in a row that we are trying to complete Typing 1 from The Good and the Beautiful. Now that has nothing to do with the actual curriculum itself. My oldest daughter has done typing 1, 2, and 3 through The Good and the Beautiful, and she was done by the 5th grade. I just want her to get more comfortable with typing and to be able to start typing, a little bit more and things like that. So we're going to try this again. Hopefully we are successful this year. Yeah, I mean, if this one doesn't work for her, I will probably look into just some kind of free typing online, type of thing for her. But cross your fingers that this will work. For math, she is just going to be finishing up Math 4. The reason why she didn't finish this one is because we started it in 2nd semester of her 4th grade year. So I mean, she is working through it really fast. She is more than halfway done, but she's going to be finishing up 4th grade when she starts her 5th grade year. And then she will just be moving straight into, I didn't even open it, sorry, into Math 5. And Math 5 has the course book, the answer key, and the Math 5 Mental Math Map Mysteries. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah, Math Mysteries. So these ones, this course, or the Good and the Beautiful Math, since they've revised it, my daughter likes it so much more. She was on teaching textbooks for a lot of last year, but we stopped her at the beginning of second semester because she was just like over it. She was like, Mom, I don't want to do this anymore. And it wasn't bad. It just didn't fit her. My oldest daughter was able to do teaching textbooks all the way up until pre-algebra, until she switched into a different program. But my youngest daughter, she found it kind of slow and boring. And I even tried moving her a level up in teaching textbooks, and it still, for her, didn't help. Her math was only taking her like 5 seconds. So that was a long story for me to say we're doing the Good and the Beautiful Math 5. Okay, now for what? For science. So for science, I did choose 2 unit studies. I plan on doing 4, but I left 2 open for second semester. So, you know, she has a little bit of wiggle room. Sometimes if I choose everything at once, she kind of is like, I don't want to do that anymore. So the first 2 that we'll be doing, I bought this through Campfire Curriculums. I just printed it out. I haven't bound it yet, but it is Through the Eyes of a Veterinarian. She wants to work with animals when she's older, so I thought this would be perfect for her. I'm actually really looking forward to this one. Okay, so this one looks like a lot of fun. Here's the table of contents. I don't know if you can see that, but I plan on going as fast or as slow as she wants. And I'm actually putting together an entire unit with other resources to go with this and use this as our spine. So I will be making a video on our veterinary unit study as well. I don't have my life together right now, so it's not done. But I do know that we're going to be doing veterinary science. And then also she chose paleontology. She really enjoyed doing our archaeology unit last year, and she said that she wanted to study more about paleontology and dinosaurs. So she chose the Good and the Beautiful Paleontology. They just got done redoing or revising their unit studies. So they actually it already came bound, which I love, so now I don't have to do it. And it looks like a really fun course. Here's just a page. But instead of it coming loose, it's already bound. And also the student journal or the student pages are in this little book now instead. And I love it. So I used to hate having to prepare it all myself, even though we enjoyed the units. But yeah, so this just looks like a lot of fun. And then I did buy the book pack that goes with it. I think there's 2 books. I think it's 2 books. Yeah, so I just bought the book pack that goes with it, the Ultimate Dinosaur Guide and Ancient Animals. So she's going to enjoy that. And again, with this paleontology unit, I am making an entire unit study to go with this as well. So I'm going to be grabbing other resources and adding onto this. This will be our spine, but I will have a whole bunch of other resources, and I'll be making a video on that as well. But again, my life is still not together. So for history, I realized that we never did a state study. I remember when I was growing up, I did a state study. I studied Maine, and my kids never did that. So, I mean, Bella, she studied like little states here and there, but never like the way I did in school. So this year I decided for Lydia, who's going into 5th grade, that we are going to study California. We will be using, what is it called? I have my notes. Around California with children's books through Beautiful Feet. It is a literature-based curriculum, so we love that. Lots of readers. We live in California, so some of these places that we are going to be talking about we can actually visit, so I really love that. And this one was a hard one for me. I was thinking about going and just restarting the Good and the Beautiful History. And we had already worked through books 1 through 4, and I was talking to my husband, and I was telling my husband, you know, I'm really stressing out about history for Lydia. I don't know what to do. And I kind of, you know, showed him a few different options that we had, and he really liked this one as well. He said that, you know, he remembers doing a state study when he was in school. I remembered it, and if we did California, we can actually visit those places that we're talking about. So I'm looking forward to that as well, and I think that she'll really, really enjoy it. So let me see, what else do we have? So for her instrument, she wasn't really interested in playing an instrument until this coming year. So she said that she wants to play the recorder. Okay, so that's what she's going to do. She's going to learn how to play the recorder, and we are going to be using the 9-step recorder method. It's still on order, or it's still being shipped to me, I should say. I just don't have it yet. I'll insert a little picture. But yeah, so she's going to be using the 9-step recorder method to try and learn how to play the recorder. It's something that she asked for specifically. I was kind of hoping she wanted to play the piano like her sister, because we already have everything, and we like the piano lessons that my daughter takes, but she said that she wants to play the recorder, and she was very adamant about it. So that's what she's gonna do. So the last couple of things that I have for her are writing a state report. So this is something that she'll be doing as well. Again, she'll be doing this at the end of the year after we are pretty much done studying California. So I just thought that this, you know, would just be a good thing to have on hand. I thought that I would like to look back at this one as well. It's like a little workbook that helps you prepare for writing your state report. So she will be doing a state report on California. And then also, again, like in my oldest daughter's video, I like to focus on mental health and things like that. So my oldest daughter is doing a growth mindset book, where my youngest daughter is going to be focusing on anxiety. So anxiety relief book for kids, activities to understand and overcome worry, fear, and stress. I thought that this would be a really great fit for her. She is just like her mom when it comes to having anxiety, stress, and worries. And just because she's a child doesn't mean that they're not real. You know, kids can still have bad days. Kids can still have hard times. So I grabbed a little workbook. It's kind of more like a little journal, if you kind of look at it. It gives information about how to overcome worry, fear, and stress, and understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And also it gives them just a little section for like journaling and, you know, thoughts and ideas and stuff. So I thought this would be a really great fit for her. You know, with everything going on, I feel sometimes we kind of overlook this part of school. So I really want to focus on mental health as well. So last year we focused on like hygiene and nutrition. This year I kind of want to focus a little bit more on mental health. So that is what, let me check my notes. Yeah, that is what I have for her 5th grade year. Again, this isn't everything that she will be doing. She will also be joining us for morning basket. I have a couple of subjects in there that we'll be doing as a family. So that is it. Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a great day. Bye.